Bro, are you guys gonna be in town this weekend?
I definitely am.
Remember the thing that Derek spoke about on the weekend, the
Tusker
Tusker
Light.
lighting? The guys going?
Someone asked me about that this day.
We'll have tickets.
that
We'll have tickets.
I won't
makes it a
lie.
bit harder.
I'll be there.
You'll be there.
I'll
Windek.
be there.
Badly. Magic. Me, I won't be in town, bro, but you guys should definitely go.
Where are you going to be?
Rukunjiri.
Rukunjiri is still.
Rukunjiri, most likely. Most likely Rukunjiri. Nah, so, do you guys know what the campaign is about?
It's about guys working differently and creatively in this industry, or in their industries.
And it's so crazy, bro, that now, like, that brands are now curating entire events around, like, creatives, bro, and, like,
Creativity.
yeah, because I know that campaign is, it's doing things differently.
Yeah, doing things.
I know they're saying
differently.
turn on your light. So, bro, I just think it's a bit mad, bro. Like 3 years ago, this would have never, ever happened.
But I won't lie. Like 5 years ago, we had 7 professions in Uganda. You
Facts.
guys.
STEM.
Save it. 10, eh?
No, STEM. They're all in STEM.
We need like a catchy name like that, bro, for creatives. Like a catchy acronym, bro.
Create.
Yeah, it sounds like that.
It begins like curate.
Yeah,
Right?
Yeah. So, thoughts on that campaign?
I think it's a really dope campaign, man, and I think it really shines a light on how I'd say this new generation of human beings think, like just basically doing things creatively. Because we come from a place where, like, yes, they tell us all to do like these STEM subjects, engineering, math, law. Nothing against law, by the way.
Yeah, now you
It's
guys
just-
just throwing law in there, but I understand. I agree.
No, law is definitely one
I
of
feel
them.
it's definitely one of them for sure.
But I feel like we come from a place where like the jobs in these particular fields are also very few, or like they are definitely not enough.
The field is
To
definitely
absorb
saturated.
All the
Yeah.
guys who do STEM like how many guys graduate with like say an engineering degree? There's so many, or like even a law degree. So I think it's very good to see like people getting creative on how they're going to make it in this world, how they can do things differently, how they can definitely like find out to survive and make money. Because at the end of the day, that's what we're all trying to do, like survive and make money. And the beautiful thing about doing things differently is you end up doing something that you actually probably enjoy, something that because you're now having to think for yourself, what can I do? So probably, unless you're in a totally desperate situation, you're probably going to do something that you enjoy doing and seeing how you can monetize it. A good example I see is these Nigerian fashion labels. There's one I know you showed me Severe Nature, but there's one I follow called High Fashion. Bro, that thing is going so big right now. Like it's like definitely the most trendy fashion label out of Nigeria right now. On my internet, Rema was performing at the All-Star weekend.
And he was wearing this.
And was wearing a hat, yes, for High Fashion.
Fire.
Burna Boy performs in High Fashion.
Also, I just saw shout out to Patrick. Perennial just dropped some new stuff, bro. A new line.
Nice.
Yeah, so
Those are the guys we're
you guys
talking
check
about.
that out. Yeah.
So yeah, it's definitely something good that I like to see, like people working differently. I mean, that's exactly what we're doing here. We're trying to start something with this podcast. We have started something. So I really like it, and I like that they're going out of their way to like celebrate creatives and like kind of motivate them to keep going.
But I'm not gonna lie, I think that for the longest time, man, guys were always been saying the thing of like that type of stuff can't work in Uganda. You know what I mean? Like creatives can't succeed in Uganda. I guess because of like all the stereotypes. Spoken about that multiple times on the pod. But I think that when campaigns like this happen, it kind of like is proof of like a change in perspective, or like at least like a change in direction. Because the corporates usually they lead the charge, bro. Because guys only go where the money goes. So if the corporates start to say, Kawa, now we're putting money into the creatives simply because we can tell that these guys are doing things completely differently from the way they've been done, then, bro, I think it's a really good sign, man.
No, I definitely agree with you. I'd say with the coming of like the internet, there are more guys who are talented, bro. And for the longest time, talent has been an afterthought. Like you come from work, your doctor job, your engineering job, your law job, then you do it like in your room. Yeah, practice. Probably like, when you go for like band night, and then you see like the guys in the band are playing in suits. And it's not like an outfit, it's this guy has come from work, bro. Yeah, I think that's how it has been for the longest time. But now people have the opportunity to like express themselves and put it out there and have more people see it. So that's how I look at it. Like guys have been sitting on their talents, bro, and for the past few years when they've been able to show it through different platforms with different communities. I mean, to be fair, these communities are young. For example, the podcast community in Uganda is still young.
Facts.
It's still very young.
Shout out to
But-
all the podcasters.
Yeah, but it's definitely growing. It's definitely growing, and that's a step in the right direction. So that's how I look at it. I think such campaigns are eye-opening for people also trying to step out of the loop, because you know there's having people who are in the industry, then people who want to but do not know how to. These are like opportunities for them to like network, you know, step out of their comfort zone, be brave. So that's how I look at it. Yeah.
This is what I want to know. And now I'm not even trying to be critical, but I just want to know what you guys think. So where do you say Tusker Light are doing like the campaign we just mentioned, right? But how do you guys, is there a way for creatives to gauge if these companies actually care? Like the campaign can be cool, right? But how do we know that the campaign is geared towards like legitimately promoting creatives?
And not just promoting their brand.
Yeah. Obviously, I guess it works both ways.
Yes.
But then, like, do you know what I mean? Like,
do.
yeah.
The way I look at it, I don't think creatives particularly are going to earn money from this particular event. But how I see it, it kind of legitimizes in a certain way their
Working as a creative.
their hustle.
Uh,
If like they're having whole events around creatives, that definitely means that the price is going up steadily, like, and the brands and the companies have noticed that this is where the kids are. Like, this is where I don't say kids because it's an alcohol company, but like this is where the customers are, the consumers. They consume content. They consume these people's content.
And the creators too.
The creators. So if we can have the creators on board, we can definitely push our brand through their platforms. So that's the aspect of it that really intrigues me, that they're looking for creators whose platforms they can use. And I think that by hosting an event like this, it just shines the light on more creators, and eventually more brands will catch on that this is actually how you should advertise in this day and age. Find a password in the platform, and that in the end will benefit the creatives.
I feel you. And the company, to be honest, bro. It
Oh,
changes
of course
like
the
the
company,
company.
Yeah.
Like I've seen how there's certain brands in SA. Like you guys heard that Jagermeister song, that South African song. Apparently Jaeger is like they're the guys in SA. Like that's
Yeah, I
their
had that.
that's
I
what
had
they
that,
do.
yeah.
Like them, they are completely creative centric, and they will push it and push it and push it, bro. So I guess that's what these Tusker Light guys are trying to do as well, man. So
Yeah, and I definitely think it's not parasitical. Like Tusker is just going to use all.
yeah,
that.
just tapping into the
And
creatives
then
to
once
suck
we are
out their
done, we'll
vibe, man.
discard them. But then I also think, above all else, for certain industries to work, there needs to be a sense of community. It's not like how you have a single guy who is already in a built community and now he's earning by himself or is just popping off by himself. But I think with creativity, you need to work with other people, right? For it to work. And these things or these companies give you the opportunity for you to come together in a space, meet, have fun. And you see, the thing with creatives is it's always out of like the ordinary meeting space. I mean, think of the times we've met fellow creatives. It's either like at an event or something else is happening. So I think it's not parasitical, but it's more like a partnership. Yeah.
I wouldn't call it parasitical at either, but I'd say these companies are definitely opportunistic. Like they told us last week, Tusker Light was founded in November 1912. 1922. So for them to constantly have a fresh image of like this is a new thing, you have to go to where like you have to be opportunistic. You have to have an eye for this is what's popping right now, or this is what's going to pop in the next few years.
What is going to be
exactly. So they're definitely doing what they're supposed to do. Like their eyes are open for what is popping right now. This is the current opportunity. This is what's going to take us for the next few years. These creators.
And I was also say, like with the much younger people right now, this is the stuff they like, bro. Yeah, you're going to ask yourself, what do people between the ages of say 18 and 28 do most of the day? Probably be like TikTok.
This is 100% a content generation.
Yeah.
100%.
It's a content generation, and that's where the world is going now.
So
And you
about
can
this-
see it from the like big you're seeing how much. I mean, let's go to this weekend. Back in the day, the All-Star weekend was let's just get the top players, have a fun game, move. But now it's publicized, bro. Like brands are putting their names in it just for because they know people are viewing. Like it's content. Content has to be made out of everything. So yeah, I mean, you go to an event and everyone has their phone out filming, bro. Yeah, so I think that's what it is.
No.
Anyway, okay. Yeah, and I wanted to do a quick callback, bro, to that thing. Shout out Tuscalite, shout out to those guys, and
Shout out Derek.
you guys enjoy your weekend, man.